the political pattern of the world. Due to the cooperation between the forces of darkness and them. Only recognizing that they can be in cahoots. Only recognizing these politicians who do bad things together. What do they rely on to rule people? Pfizer, Sinovac Biotech, China National Pharmaceutical. And several major pharmaceutical companies in Switzerland. The world's largest pharmaceutical company and roughly 2 million patents worldwide. Are controlled by no more than 10 families. All the media in the United States is controlled by 4.5 families. I will take legal responsibility for what I say. All the media in the United States is controlled by 4.5 families. Social media for all of humanity is controlled by just 2.5 families. The wealth of the world is 1% of the population owns the same percentage of wealth as 90% of the population. And this one is planned murder for a specific race. Now probably the worst off are the Jewish people. And then the worst will likely be the Canadian and American. So who is the most damaged by this CCP virus vaccine? Lawyers, accountants, celebrities, athletes, civil servants. The absence of these people is the solution to the problem that human beings are too smart, too specialized, and are pursuing the rule of law, democracy, and freedom. There are no more human beings. No lawyers, no accountants, no doctors, no young politicians. All that's left is the garbage in Zhongnanhai. What's left is today's Canada, Japan, and Israel, these crazy rogue politicians who have no sense of doomsday and no future. Do you see what I'm saying? This is the end. That's why the vaccine catastrophe and the vaccine holocaust and the vaccine secondary disasters that derive from it are really the most central. I can tell you all responsibly. Look at what I said a week ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. All about the CCP virus vaccine. The CCP virus, COVID-19, is not an ultimate goal, but a means. The vaccine crisis is the real purpose of this disaster. I said it in the live broadcast on January 2, 2020 and February 2, 2020. The CCP virus in this disaster is definitely a biochemical virus from the CCP. I reiterate, the biochemical virus from the CCP. It's not from the Chinese people. It's from the CCP's deliberate long-term developmental research accumulation. This is a fully developed coronavirus biological weapon in the U.S. in 1969 and 1970. Through BGY plan. Someone in the U.S. sold technology to the CCP. What the CCP plans to try to use this in the HK protests and military world games is to release CCP virus. By releasing CCP virus is going to stop the HK protest movement. Creating an atmosphere of terror internationally for the invasion of Taiwan. To systematically carry out their and the dark forces' entire plan to dominate mankind. The CCP virus causes panic, death, and economic depression. Then disrupt the supply chain altogether. Through this incident, the world's financiers hope to resolve all the unredeemable or misappropriated funds. They want all the old people to die. All debts that the financial world considers unpayable don't